Hi everyone, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm bringing you another part of my makeup collection series, and today we are going to be looking at my face palettes and also my highlighters. I tried to combine these basically based on how many products I have in each category, but also like which products I think sort of like go along, as I have quite a few face palettes that have highlighters in there. I thought this would like be a nice combination. I already did part one, which was my blush collection video. I'll have that linked down below. But yeah, let's get started with the collection and see which products I have in here. And I'm noticing I don't even have as many highlighters as I thought, so let's just take a look at these first. So basically, a little background story. I used to like collect so much makeup, but now like last year I started really sort of like downsizing my makeup collection. I'm no longer super like excited by huge collections. I used to like want every single product that came out, and I wanted to have this like super big makeup collection, but I felt so overwhelmed that I was just like, let's like keep this way more realistic. I just don't like it when I feel overwhelmed with my collection. I want to know what products I have, what to use, and I want to make sure every single product in my collection has like a purpose in my collection, if that makes sense. So let's start with the highlighters, one of my most recent additions, and this is the Rare Beauty highlighter, and this is actually in the shade Enlighten. So this is what that Rare Beauty highlighter is looking like. These are pretty new, so I think all of you guys know what they look like. I personally think the packaging of this is super cute, and then when you open it up, it reveals this absolutely beautiful highlighter. This is what the highlighter in the shade Enlighten looks like. Also, I'm sitting on the floor and I'm filming like right next to my window, so I hope the lighting is okay. I didn't feel like pulling out my studio lights today. It just felt like too much of a hassle, so I thought we would just like use the natural light while it's still here, but it's already like almost 5 p.m. so there isn't that much natural light anymore. But this is a very pretty highlighter. Like I said, the shade Enlighten. It is quite a light one. I would say it's like the lightest highlighter in my collection, but it still works and it is really pretty. So that is that one. I'm not going to be decluttering anything in this video. I'm just like pretty much keeping all of this. We then have this classic. I just took an Instagram photo of this because how absolutely stunning is the like packaging of this. I absolutely love this. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Multi Glow, and this is the one that came out last year in April for the Pillow Talk collection, and it's such a beautiful one. This is what that looks like. As you can see, you have 4 beautiful colors in here, all with that sort of like pinky undertone except for the white. But then when you swirl this all together, it's just an absolutely stunning shade, and I really enjoy using this. So this is a Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Multi Glow. I don't think I will ever get rid of this highlighter because it is just too stunning. Another one that I really like is this Fenty Beauty one, and this is also like a reminder to use these products more because this is actually one that I bought last year after wanting it for like years. This is the Fenty Beauty Kilowatt highlighter in the shades Lightning Dust and Fire Crystal, and this is one of their like Fenty Beauty highlighter duos. These are so popular. I think ever since like Fenty Beauty became like a popular brand, this has been one of their like most popular products. I was quite surprised by the formula of this. For some reason, I didn't expect them to feel the way they feel, if that makes sense. This one feels a bit more creamy, and then this one is a bit more powdery. I hope you can see what those shades look like, but they are really pretty, and I feel like this shade is really stunning, so definitely going to keep this as well. I'm saying this as if this is a declutter. It's not. I'm just keeping all of these, but they're really pretty. I did have this one also from Rare Beauty, and this is the Liquid Luminizer, and this is actually in the shade Mesmerize. So this one is much more of like an intense highlighter, but it's super pretty. I don't use this one as much, but I really should because it is stunning. It is just not as easy to use as some of my other highlighters because this is just like a little bit deeper. So I like have to blend this into my blush a bit more, but it does work beautifully, as you can see, and it is a beautiful shade. So this is one that I love as well. I then have this one. This is actually a gift that I got when I ordered from Rose Inc, and for some reason they sent the refill without a case. But I don't think they sell just the case on their website, so I'm just keeping it in the plastic for now. I don't think this is that good for the product, but I don't really have like an empty magnetic pan. But this is just like one of their cream highlighters, and I was very excited that this was a free gift because I really wanted to try these. This one is actually in the shade Brilliant, and it is a super pretty, like more lighter highlighter. It is like a little bit more sheer, but it is stunning. A cream highlighter that I absolutely love is this one from Trinity London. This is their Bright Light highlighter in the shade Candlelight, and this is a super pretty sort of like light rose gold shade, and I absolutely love wearing this. I've been wearing this pretty much every single day for the past weeks because I just love it so much. And I take these like little Trinity London products with me in the train when I go to work, and I just do my makeup in the train, and it's super easy and convenient, and I love that. But you can definitely like see the difference between this one and the Raw Beauty one, the Trinity London one as well. It's a little bit more of that sort of like lit from within glow. It's not as intense as the Raw Beauty one, but that is actually what I like. So this one is a really big favorite in my collection. Then I have this cream one from Charlotte Tilbury. Of course, the super classic Hollywood Beauty Light one in the shade Spotlight. I think I mentioned this in a declutter video, but then I never actually got rid of it because every time I like wanted to give it away, I just couldn't do it because I know so many people love this and I just wanted to love this as well. This is a stunning highlighter, you guys. As you can see, it is quite pigmented, or well, it's quite intense in terms of the glow, and I really should use this one more, but for some reason it wasn't my project pan and I could not get myself to use it. But every time I wanted to declutter it, like I said, I just couldn't do it, so that is why it's still in my collection. It'll probably stay here for a little while, probably until it expires, and I'll just see when I want to use this because it is stunning. Then I have this one from REM Beauty, and this is quite dusty, which you can honestly tell I haven't used this one in a little bit, but this is the REM Beauty highlighter in the shade Miss Mercury, and this is such a stunning product. I bought this because I know Kelly Gooch loves this. I think she said it was like one of the best REM Beauty products. I wanted to buy something from REM Beauty, so I decided to buy this one because I thought it looked absolutely stunning, and it is a really good highlighter. Like I mentioned in my previous video, I was just a bit disappointed by REM Beauty as a brand, which it's not like I don't want to promote them on my channel and everything, but I was just like honestly so disappointed by the eyeshadows that I tried that I was like a little bit over the brand, and I wasn't too excited about using their products. So that's why I like really didn't use their blush stick. I didn't really use the highlighter, but now that I'm seeing these products, like I don't want them to go to waste in my collection, so I'd rather use them. But honestly, the brand doesn't really make me excited at the moment, so not sure what to do with this one, but it is a stunning highlighter. And the last one I have here is this one from Laura Mercier. It's been quite a while since I've used this one as well, but it is really pretty. This is the Laura Mercier highlighter, and it is in the shade Devotion, which is their more like purpley pink one, and I really like this one, especially the shade. I don't really have other Laura Mercier products, so if you guys have any recommendations, then definitely let me know. But this one I feel like is really pretty, and it's a nice one in my collection. I like my pinky toned highlighters, so those were all my highlighters. Now let's actually move on to my face palettes. The first one I'm grabbing here is this one from Pat McGrath, and this is the Celestial Odyssey Divine Blush and Glow Trio, and this was actually launched for the holidays of 2021, so it's been more than a year ago since this launched, and she did release two versions of these palettes. So this is the lightest one, so this actually comes with the Divine Rose blush, the Desert Orchid blush, and then the Golden Nectar highlighter. So I feel like this is such a nice blush palette if you want to try the Pat McGrath products. I'm saying this as if this is still available. Unfortunately, it's not still available. It was a limited edition for the holiday season, but all of these like individual ones are available on their own. So if you really want to try one of these, then you can just like buy the individual pan, but this was a really nice deal. Mine accidentally got wet and now the paper is like ripping off, which honestly is a bit sad, but it was my own fault. We then have this one from Hourglass that I got last holiday season. So this is what it looks like. It's such a stunning product. You just have two finishing powders, a highlighter, a bronzer, and two blushes. The blushes do look quite similar in the pan, but on the face they're actually quite like different. I feel like it is worth the price because I know I love the Hourglass formulas, and I've used this quite a bit, even though it doesn't look like I've used it a lot. We then have this one from Fenty Beauty, and when I saw this being released last year, I knew I had to have it, and then I didn't order it, and then I went to Sephora and I saw it in store, and I had the last one, so I really knew I needed to have this Fenty Beauty Sunstalker Face and Eye Bronzer Palette. I think that's what it's called, but basically the bronzers you can use on the face and on the eye. And I like the variety of shades in here because you have like so many of the Fenty Beauty shades in here, but you also have like the two highlighters, and these highlighters, you guys, they're so stunning. I swatched it right there. It's super, super pretty. So yeah, I really like this palette. Like, a person probably wouldn't need like all 5 of these bronzer shades, but the fact that you can use this on the eye makes it worth it for me. And I just wanted to try out the Fenty Beauty bronzers. I wasn't sure which shades to get. I then have this one from Flower Beauty, and this is the Flower Beauty Shimmer and Strobe Highlighting Palette. When I bought this, I was like convinced that these were going to be creams, but they're actually not. They're powders. So, but they're still nice. I just rarely ever use this though. I have so many more like expensive makeup products that I feel like I would like want to use them more, and I don't want to get rid of this because then I have like rarely any drugstore in my collection, which honestly makes me feel kind of bad because I don't have anything against drugstore makeup. I just gravitate towards high-end makeup, and I'd rather like save up for something a little bit longer than like buy a lot of like cheap makeup products, if that makes sense. So this is a nice palette, and I feel like the quality is there as well. I should just get myself to reach for it a little bit more. One of my favorites, the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Film Star Bronze and Glow. This is a bronzer and highlighter duo. This is actually limited edition packaging, and I feel like this is such a pretty palette. As you can see, we have a gorgeous bronzer contour shade that is the perfect bronzer shade for my skin tone, and a beautiful highlighter as well. I'm not going to swatch these because I feel like swatching doesn't do them justice. I feel like they look so much better on the face. It's one of my most exciting palettes in my collection is this one from Charlotte Tilbury, and this is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Beautifying Face Palette. Again, look at the packaging. I'm trying to get the light to catch it in the best way possible. This is such a pretty palette. I absolutely love this, and totally one that is a favorite in my collection. I love all of these blushes and highlighters. So this is the Pillow Talk Beautifying Face Palette. If this is still available somewhere, I'll try to link it down below, but I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. But it is beautiful, and I feel like everyone could use this one in their collection for that beautiful like Charlotte Tilbury pink cheek effect. And then we've made it to the last face palette in my collection, and that is this one from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Look in a Palette. I just feel like this is so pretty, and I usually take this with me on vacation, so I have everything in one palette. I don't really use this on like an everyday basis at home because I'd rather use my different products, but just because you have everything pretty much in one palette, I really like this for vacation. So that is the Charlotte Tilbury Look in a Palette. So that was everything for my highlighter and face palette collection. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Let me know in the comment section down below what you thought of these products. Let me know if you own any of these products in your collection as well and what you think of it. I would love to know. Also, let me know which part of this makeup collection series you are most looking forward to. I would love to know that. And if you did enjoy this video, I would absolutely love it if you gave it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell if you don't want to miss any of my videos. All of these things would help me so much with my channel, and I'd really appreciate it. But with that said, and thank you guys all so much for watching. I really hope you have an amazing day, and I really hope to see you in my next video. Bye!